Luigi's Pizza and other stuff. #1 restaurant of all time. Oh yeah, baby. Alright, let's deliver this pizza. Okay, now I just gotta put this thing in the car. Don't know how I'm gonna do that. Wait, stop, idiot. Who just said that? Who just called me an idiot? I did. My name is Polester, but you can just call me Polester. Okay. So, what's this you're doing here, idiot? Don't call me that. My name is Luigi, just in case you didn't know. And right here, I'm delivering some of my special pizza. Because, you know, I am the #1 restaurant of all time. Now that is a big fat lie, idiot. You see, it's my restaurant, Pasta Palester, that is the #1 restaurant of all time. Now, I think that's a big fat lie. We all know that it's my restaurant that's the best. I mean, I've had this thing around for a very long time. And based on your special artwork, it looks like that you've only had that thing around for like a week or something. Well, guess what? I have a very special formula for my pasta, pizza, and french fries. Which, by the way, french fries are the best thing ever. So, you see here, I'm the #1 restaurant of all time. But was it proven? Of course. My restaurant was proven, of course, that mine is the best. Because, you know, I've had lots of critics come into my restaurant and give me lots of A's. One of them gave me a B, though, but, you know. You know what? I'm gonna challenge you. We're gonna make each other the greatest food we could possibly make. And then we'll sell it out to the public. And the best that is rated by the critics or whatever gets to be the real #1 restaurant of all time. Okay then. Let's battle. Hello audience. I am SpongeBuck. And welcome to Cooking Competitors. The show where we have 2 amazing chefs compete to see who's the best out of the group. Today's episode is going to be very special, as we have 2 chefs here who both state to be the #1 restaurants of all time. Here we have with us Chef Luigi, which owns Luigi's Pizza and other stuff. Now this restaurant is stated to be really spectacular, great service, great foods, and of course makes reason to why it's the #1 restaurant in the world, to this person at least. So Luigi, what do you have to say about yourself? Well, I've been at the job for a very long time, and I mean, it's kind of obvious right now that I'm the #1. But you know, this competition should be a pretty good way of explaining ourselves. Okay then. And now here we have Polester, who owns Pasta Polester. Now he has pretty good service and really good food. And of course that makes reason to why he says he's the #1 restaurant in the world. Now, Polester, tell us why you think you're the #1 restaurant in the world your restaurant is. Well, you see, idiot, I make great foods, and it takes lots of time to do it. I'm not one of those fast food places like Chef Luigi's, but, you know, I just take lots of time and everything, and I just take some time to take time. Great explanation. And here we have with us is our 3 food critics of the show tonight. Here we have Coca-Cola Panda Bear Guy. You know, I have a name. It's Gonzu. Whatever. So, Coca-Cola Panda Bear Guy, why are you here on the show? Well, I really like these 2 chefs, and I thought that they can compete. It'd be a pretty good idea for them to compete, and you know, it's kind of logical that this would be a good idea. Okay, thank you, Coca-Cola Panda Bear. Now here we have with us is Mickey Mouse. Now, what do you have to say about this crazy competition?
Well, not much. I mean, this is a smart idea and all, but it's not really interesting at this point. It's just a green Italian person and a blue crocodile. And both of them have the colors of green and blue, but, you know, it's really their food that is the difference.
That didn't make any sense. And now, finally, we have with us Woody. Now, what do you have to say for us, Woody? Excellent! I've never heard such better words in my life. So, without further delay, Annie, let's start this competition. This is making me hungry. Now, before we officially start, I must tell you what you're doing. You're gonna have to do something that you may never have done before. You are going to have to make dessert. That's kind of crazy. Okay then. The time starts. Wait a minute, you never said anything about a time. Oh yeah, you have 2 minutes to make something. What? That's like, why can't we have like 20 minutes or something? I mean, that doesn't even make sense. 2 minutes to make dessert? Well, you're not gonna make a big dessert, are you? No. Then 2 minutes is fine. You ready? Probably. Maybe. Get your foot off me. Foot off me! Okay, the time starts now. Everything was happening too fast. I was worried, but then I noticed the Oreos. I grabbed them as quick as I could, and then I rested them very carefully onto my plate. That was messy for some reason, but whatever. I decided to make a crunch of Oreos. I smushed them real hard with my glove. I knew I had to wash it later, but whatever. I couldn't just leave it that way, so I decided to find something I can use to make it better. I found a smusher. So I decided to smush all of those Oreos into tiny little pieces. It got kind of messy, but, you know, it's not really my problem. It was at this time that I knew I was finished with this special meal. So when I was done smudging, I went up to the judges and showed them what I made. I have here with me, judges, this very special plate of crunched and smudged Oreos.
I like Oreos.
Wait, I finished mine too. You know, you didn't really have to rush. You could have just walked up here. It doesn't really matter when you get here, actually. But I thought we had a deadline of 2 minutes. Nah, I changed my mind. Okay, anyways, I have with me this very, very scrumptious plate of milk chocolate crackers. Oh yeah, I also have muffins. I can't forget the muffins. Okay then. You may give each judge a few pieces of your treat. Okay, you can have you can have all of this. You can have all this. And you can just have the rest of them. Okay then. You gotta let these judges eat Luigi's first, you know. Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry. Okay. First of all,
You know, there's not really any flavor to this, so it's just a bunch of smudged Oreos. Yeah, actually, I was actually gonna say the same. Okay, if you're both gonna say the same thing, then Woody, do you have anything different to say? That's pretty bad. What? I can't understand a single thing he's saying. I mean, first of all, he's not saying anything, and second of all, can you just please tell me what he just said? Okay, well, he said he got too much. Alright, now, Palester, it's your turn. Alright. I'll give you all this. You all this. And, yeah, you can just have the rest. Alright, you can eat them up now. Okay, let me start. There's not lots of flavor in this either. It's just a bunch of. It's just. I'm guessing you probably just took them out of the bag and just poured them on there. Oh yeah, that's what I did. Yeah. I like chocolate, so I'm really just not gonna say anything. Okay then. Alright, you guys can just go somewhere and we'll decide on everything. Alright then, let's go. Okay, so what did you think of that? Well, it was surely kind of strange. Yeah, both of these guys didn't really add lots of flavor in this. They just kind of just took everything out of their bag and just poured them on there. Although Luigi was a bit more creative. Instead of just placing them on there, he actually smudged them into little pieces. It made it more special than usual. Alright, you think we have a winner here? Yeah, I think we have a pretty good idea. Alright then. Mickey, get your voice out like usual, because it's not sounding so good. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think I got it good now. Alright, there we go. Alright guys, you can come out now. Now, you made your decision yet? Did you? Yep. I think neither of you won, because you both are idiots. Oh, poop.